store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show.
Your 2021 Chicago Cubs.
Number 48 is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
Now to the plate, McBride. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Stepping in now, Ted Sizemore, and he puts it on the ground to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Mike Schmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. Fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Jim Cott, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Now at the plate, here is Bill Buckner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
Hey.
0-1 count and the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
At the plate, Gene Klein pops this one up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Sir.
And now in the box, Bobby Mercer. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now the pitch. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Dave Kingman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Cubs strand 1. Still no score.
Luzinski.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Greg Luzinski. First pitch on its way. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mercer will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Johnston.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
To the plate now, Jay Johnston. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Mercer is there, 2 gone.
Heller.
At the plate now is Richie Heller. First offering on its way. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Behind 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Swisher is after it, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Swisher.
So in now for Chicago, Steve Swisher, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Now the first pitch. Fouled off. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Steve Swisher is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. At the plate now, Manny Trejo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Trejo is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
This is in the air out to right. McBride is there, 2 down.
Rosario.
The next Cub up, Dave Rosario. First pitch on its way.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Another one sent foul.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. And now here is Dave Johnson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Mercer is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
Boom.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Bob Boone. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder giving chase. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
So now to the plate, Jim Cott. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Boone leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Softly hit out to short. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Now batting, number 22.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. McBride 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Phillies leave a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Ivan DeJesus. Now the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 48. He stands in for the first time in this one. Now here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
In now, Bill Buckner, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch, breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Gene Klein, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot. Just
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Mike Schmidt.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Greg Luzinski. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
To the plate now, Jay Johnston. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Klein comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Richie Heller.
And now Richie Heller comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way, and he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Again, he sends it out of play. A bouncer up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 offering. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped up. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Phillies leave a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Bobby Mercer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And he popped him up. Schmidt backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dave Kingman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
The 0-1 delivery. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to
Now
you if he
batting,
executes his
catcher,
pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, Steve Swisher, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he chased it in the dirt. Boone recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Digging in will be Bob Boone. He doubled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jim Cott.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jim Cott. He bounced out last time up. First delivery to him. Down the right field line. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
So now to the plate, McBride. Liner in there for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
At the plate, Ted Sizemore, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. The three of us are back with more following this. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and set to go is the second baseman, Manny Trejo. First pitch on its way. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
Standing in now, Dave Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Trejo at third with nobody out. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
A pause, and the 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Ivan DeJesus.
Next to hit, Ivan DeJesus. And now the first pitch. This pitch is popped up. Heller into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Wow, the pitcher has no one to blame but himself. Man on third, and just uncorks one. The runner alertly takes off immediately and gets their first run of the game just handed to him on a silver platter.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, number 48, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He singled in his first AB. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slow curveball, 75 on the radar. It's 0-2.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's one run on one hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 1 and the Phillies nothing. Stepping up is Mike Schmidt. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he lifts it in the air to right field. Kingman is there. One pitch, one out.
Now batting, left fielder, Greg Luzinski.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Greg Luzinski singled in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Johnston.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the AB on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Buckner.
Stepping in once again is Bill Buckner. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Softly hit to the left side. And there's one down now.
The left fielder, number 29, Gene Klein.
Next, it'll be Gene Klein. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Bobby Mercer is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Schmidt will put this one away, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. So now to the plate, Richie Heller. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now the pitch. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Stepping in now, Dave Johnson. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Tying run headed home. Now the relay home. A tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring.
Well, this is going to be one of those plays to look back on and talk about when this one's over, boys, especially if they end up losing. I can't blame them for trying to tie it up, but losing that runner at third base has got to sting.
To the plate now, Bob Boone. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Larry Bowie will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1. It remains 1-0. Jim Lombard gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Kingman.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Dave Kingman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number one.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, Steve Swisher. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Lazinski is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Manny Trejo.
Next up, Manny Trejo, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be McBride as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Number 22.
First offering on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
At the plate, Ted Sizemore as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped up. And no one will get this one. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. McBride on at first, nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kingman has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Smith.
Next to dig in, Mike Schmidt, he flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
At the plate now, Greg Luzinski, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. No runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. But it's over his head and jumps the wall for a ground rule double. And this game is tied.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Hernandez.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. So next to bat will be Jay Johnston. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Now here's a screwball that misses, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss. Couldn't get extended on the screwball, and it's 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. High and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Number one will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Maddox rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
So now to the plate, Dave Johnson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. The 0-1 delivery. Runners on the move for second. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closing the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Willard Fryman enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in now, Bob Boone, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Mercer is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Cubs 1. Gary Maddox is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Number 1 stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base. Gene Gerber is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate is Dave Rosario, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Into the box, Ivan DeJesus, and it's fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Greg Gross will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. First pitch on the way. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 22, Bill.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Bill Buckner. Now the first pitch. In there, 0-1. One run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he misses 2-1. Two and two. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 2-2 one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Luzinski is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand one. They're down 5-1. Number 59 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For the Cubs, number 59.
Jerry Martin will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, McBride. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Ted Sizemore.
To the plate now, Ted Sizemore, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Up next, Mike Schmidt looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch on its way. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Pause, now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In now, Greg Luzinski as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Philadelphia is on top, 6-1. Tug McGraw takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Gene Klein. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh and 1, here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Maddox is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
The center fielder, number 1, Bobby Mercer.
Now to the plate, here is Bobby Mercer. Pitch on the way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Barehanded. That's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Kingman.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Dave Kingman. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope, ball 1.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-1, the final tally today. Philadelphia came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jim Lombard is credited with the win. Number 48 pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Get your hand off my penis!